Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Whatever time it is. Let's paint some shirts. Familia. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. We're not far into the week, but you know, it's never too soon to have a good week. Let me turn down this a little bit. I want to paint the bottom of this, but I don't want to paint over these wrinkles. A little bit of spray mount. Look at that. All right, pepper. P-E-P-P-E-R. I spent a minute cleaning out some of my airbrushes this morning. Just a little dried paint in a couple of the colors. Everything's flowing a little better now. Hello to Aruba and Thailand. Thanks for watching. I need some gray paint for the outlines. I gotta fill this hard in with red. Usually I don't show the photo transfers because I try to keep people, I care about people's privacy, I guess. So I'm not gonna ever show a picture of someone's face that didn't okay it. But in this case, we got some pets. We got two little animals, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem to show a picture of somebody's pet. So after I'm done painting it, I'll take off the photo transfer and be able to see what they look like printed. Couple stars to fill some space. These photo transfer designs they're popular. They're not my favorite to paint, but people like them, so here we go. Thank you, Felix. I'm having a pretty good day. Good start to my day. Me and Noah did some drawing this morning together. We got a big whiteboard table, dry erase table, so we always bust out the markers in the morning and draw some stuff. Today we drew like a bunch of roads on the table and then drew buildings and stuff coming off those roads, just to kind of have some fun. I can't really think. Hello, Rudy from Indonesia. I'm doing good, man. Having a great day. All right, I think we are ready to take this off of here. I pull a little corner, just a little bit, that releases it. Meow. Meow. Kitty cat. Adam says he's new to the page. Love the work. Thanks, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. My goal here is to, entertain people a little bit, but mostly like teach people how to airbrush. I think airbrushing is an underrated sort of art form. I know that everyone's got like this opinion of it being this old school thing, and a lot of it is. Airbrush t-shirts are not necessarily like the most trendy thing to be wearing, I get that. But the airbrush as an art tool is a really awesome tool that more people need to learn how to use. Loving memory of rah rah. My goal here is to teach people how to use it, but also show you what you can do with it. Today is mostly about t-shirts and things like that, but a lot of my content is more like graffiti style stuff. A lot of people think airbrushing is a lot of work and there's a lot of masking and cleaning and all of that. And it certainly can be if you don't know what you're doing. But I never clean. I spent 10 minutes cleaning this morning. It was the first time in a month that I've cleaned anything. I don't have to take time changing colors. It's not tedious. I don't use stencils and stuff like a lot of people think that you have to with airbrushing. It's all freehand. And I'm more comfortable painting with an airbrush than any other tool. I've got a kit linked also. If everyone's interested in learning how to airbrush, for like $150 you can get started airbrushing. It does take a little bit of patience. It takes a little bit of learning, just like anything else worth doing does. I'm learning how to play the guitar recently. That's a brand new thing for me, is learning the guitar. And I promise you, it's way easier to learn how to airbrush than it is to learn the guitar. That gives you any kind of perspective. Maybe that makes things worse, I don't know. But you need a lot more coordination for the guitar than you do for airbrushing. Do I do overseas shipping? Not right now. Actually, technically I do. The website will let you place an order overseas. I'm kind of testing it. I'm making sure that international shipping works as intended. I had some troubles with it earlier this year and last year, so I shut it down for a while. I brought it back up recently to see. If you want to be one of the guinea pigs and test international shipping for me, go right ahead, but there may be some delays. We'll say that. I'm sad to say that I can't guarantee any more Christmas orders at this point this year. It's possible. If you send an order, I might be able to get there. But I've got a lot of other things in right now. I don't want to guarantee anybody's orders, new orders placed to arrive by Christmas. But if you're looking for something after Christmas, I do have a website where you can order. And that's linked in the description. Oh, I got a little booger in my green paint. Hello, Tommy. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Hello, Beachy. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Chunky. Bye. Can you imagine how it would feel to pick that out of your nose? Feel like a whole new person. Breathe again. I can feel another one in there. I hope that doesn't keep happening. I don't use this green a lot. I don't think that'll be a problem today. I'm gonna keep this one kind of simple. I don't want to use a whole lot of red and green. Something does go on the back though. Let's flip it over. Oh wait, I can show you this one. Let me show you the transfer. Bow. In loving memory of a good pup. All dogs go to heaven. That's what it says on the back. Let's go. All dogs. Yeah, I lost a couple dogs too. It's always sad. I'm a part of the family. My dog got hit by a truck. Then I lost another one to old age. I lost a cat recently. Got an infected wound. Hello to Brazil, Rod. Thanks for watching, man. All right, we got a bunch more. Let's keep on moving. See? This one's a graffiti style one. We got some big letters to go. Delinquents. What colors we have? We got same colors, okay. Fill up my paint a little bit. This one's a tricky one. We got like big bubbly graffiti style letters, and it's a lot of them, so gonna have to fit them on the shirt. We can do it. DELINQUNTZ. DELINQUENTZ. That'll do it. We got the lines through there. Alright. Sketch a little bit of these letters to make sure they have room. The difference between airbrushing and graffiti with spray cans is that I can do the outlines first and then do the fills, which is very different from the process that you would use with spray cans, because spray cans are always opaque. If I did the outlines first and then the fills would cover the outlines, and that's not what you want. But with airbrush art, I'm using transparent paint, so my fill color is not going to overlap my black outlines no matter what I do. So I don't have to worry about the order that I paint. I just have to make sure I'm painting the right places. And it's easier and more enjoyable for me to do the outlines first without being constrained by the fills. It also results in smoother fills. I always get that question at least once. if I do any kind of graffiti lettering. People wonder why I'm doing the outlines first. Alright, that'll fit. Good evening, Mark. It is evening over there, isn't it? It's lunchtime here. I made myself a poached egg this morning. Well, I tried. I guess I wouldn't really say I successfully made one. I saw this TikTok the other day of someone making one in the microwave. And I've been trying it, and I can't seem to get it right. So I keep on having like hard-boiled eggs microwaved, which are kind of not as good. I'm gonna figure it out. Avoid the tangent lines. There we go. I understand this is going to be very difficult to read. Graffiti lettering is not for everybody. This is the style they wanted, though. Delinquents. Camera's a little bit blurry. It might be better. At the beginning of my career, how many clothes did I mess up? Have I thrown them away? Is there a way to redesign them? Okay. At the beginning, I definitely made more mistakes than I do now, of course, but it never was a whole lot. The biggest mistakes I would make is spelling something wrong, or in a word like this, running out of room halfway through. That can be hard, spacing your lettering out and whatnot. But after you get familiar with your lettering and you have different styles that you can do, that you can change up in the middle of a word, then you can kind of get good at spacing things out as you go. If I make a mistake, it kind of depends on what color I make a mistake with. If I put a black line somewhere that I'm not supposed to here, there's no getting rid of that. You could, but you can always tell that it was there, and it looks kind of messy, so it depends on where you put it. Typically, if I put a black line somewhere, if I write a letter in the wrong spot, that's over with. I got to get a new shirt. That happens probably maybe 1% of the time, maybe a little less than that. I've definitely come a long way in my artwork. Looking at some of my old stuff, and it just wasn't good, you know. I think everybody is their own worst critic, though. So the customers were happy. I just look back at it and think, man, why did I put that there? Why did I make that decision? My style changes still all the time, my lettering style and whatnot. How long have I been painting? 13 years. I've been airbrushing for 13 years. Okay, let's fill this guy in. We're filling it with yellow, and then I got some red. Oh, gray bricks. Gray bricks are on the outside. Alright. This is what I mean by I can add the fill after the outlines. You see the yellow isn't covering up the black at all. You wouldn't be where you are without practice. That's absolutely a fact. Luckily, this has been my full-time job for all those 13 years. And I've gotten a lot of practice. Definitely made a lot of mistakes and learned a lot. But whether it was good work or bad work or enjoyable work or hard work, it's been practice every day. And it's definitely paid off. A lot faster now than I used to be. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't deliver to the UK at the moment. I'm working on it. That's for your good, I promise. If I delivered to the UK, you would just be upset with me that things were taking so long. So I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want to do a lot of bricks here. Let's do this. I'm working on putting together like a merch shop. So not everything is custom made, but it would be made by me. If I could find some designs that would be universal, that wouldn't need to be customized, then I could have them printed locally to you and be like a merch store. That would be one way that I could ship internationally pretty easy. Because it actually wouldn't be international shipping, it would be local printing. Still looking for solutions. How fast does the paint dry? That's a good question. Kind of depends. If I paint lightly, like these bricks right here, this is already dry. These will be wet for another couple minutes because I really filled it in with yellow. But after I paint, at the end of the day, I got a big commercial heat press, which is basically a clamped down iron, which doesn't just dry the paint, but it seals it into the fabric. And that's what makes it washable. Airbrush shirts are fully washable, believe it or not. A lot of people think that they just wash away. That's not the case. I wouldn't be selling them if they just washed away. It's best to wash them in cold water. Let them hang dry. You don't have to. I never hang dry mine. I do wash them in cold water. I wash everything in cold water. But I tumble dry them with heat and everything, and they're always fine. I've got shirts that are years old. I tell people that all the time. They still look brand new. Delinquents. All right. I'm gonna set this one aside. There's actually a back to it, but it's pretty much the same as the front. And I just don't want to paint that right now. I'm gonna paint something different. Here's some silly ones. Some simple ones from my Etsy shop. I do have an Etsy shop too. Some more script lettering. Script lettering is a lot faster. It's usually what you learn first when you learn airbrushing, just because it's the most popular. At least when you're doing t-shirts. Work Godmother. Probably a gag gift. might be the weirdest G I ever painted. Can't really do anything with it. Mark, thank you, Mark. That's a huge donation, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot, dude, that you would send that to me. Hope you're enjoying. Maybe even learn something. Thanks, dude. You knew a guy that worked his own stool. Own shop? Store? Is this oil-based paint? No, it's actually water-based acrylic paint. Most airbrush paint is water-based. There are some oil-based paints. That's usually for automotive work. But on t-shirts, you're using acrylic paints. That's what holds up washing. It's non-toxic and all that. I use a lot of different brands of paint. I've used many in the past. Usually what I get is Createx paint. Just regular Createx paint. But there's Aquaflow and there's Trident and E-Tac and all these other brands. Any of it will work. Any of this airbrush paint is fine. Whatever you can get your hands on. A lot of people ask me, what type? What kind of paint do you use? Just any paint, man. It's all paint. It's just paint. It's just paint. It's not going to change anything. A lot of people are really loyal to one brand or the other. And there are some differences. You can tell some things act a little different, but where there's a pro in one area, there's a con in the other area, and really just, if you're good, then it doesn't matter. If you're good, you can use any paint. So, have I ever done work for celebrities? I have done some work for some celebrities. A lot of Instagram influencers. They're not really celebrities, but more recently it's been like influencer stuff. I did some shorts for Hulk Hogan, which was kind of cool. That was one of the first like celebrity things I did. I did some who was it? Vanilla Ice got a shirt one time. I'm forgetting all of like the people. They've never been big work that's gotten real popular. Like no one's seen the work I've done. I've always hoped that it would be like made popular and appear in a video or something like that, but I think it's just been like gag gifs or something that no one saw. It'd be really cool to be able to do something that got popular. All of the airbrush work that you see in movies and music videos and all that, none of that's me, unfortunately. At least I don't know about it. Maybe one day I'll get lucky. What I really want to do is some murals. I do travel for mural work. I'll pretty much travel anywhere for mural work. As long as you're paying for my travel, I would love to be there. That's been my dream since the start of this whole thing, is just being traveled, being sent around to paint walls. That'd be awesome. Or airbrush events, I don't know. Like, I can set up at your event and paint shirts or hats or whatever. Just live, just like this, with people's requests. Hats are really easy because I can knock them out real fast. If you got the money to fly me out, then that's pretty much all I need. Like a little bit more so I can make a buck, but man, send it, I'm coming over. Let's see, what do we have? This is the large. So we got Gabriella. No crown on this one, okay. Gabriela. EST 2002. Thank you, Lori. Good morning, Dania. Thanks, he's good. Yeah, he's good. He does a whole different type of thing. A lot of people get on my case. People in the graffiti community get on my case because I'm not actually doing graffiti, and it's true. I'm not vandalizing anybody's property. That's what graffiti is. It's not what I'm doing, but I am doing graffiti style artwork, and graffiti is just the best tag. Realistically, it's the best social media search tag that I can use. The most popular one. So I'm gonna send it. I also tag my stuff with tattoo, and it's not tattoo art either. There we go. This design's cool. It's got a bunch of little hearts everywhere. Daniel, thank you, sir. Thank you for your tip. I always think of it like I'm a musician on a street or something playing a guitar, and everyone's dropping like $1 in the thing. It's the modern way of doing that. Have I done tattoo work? I've never actually painted or done tattoos. I have designed a few tattoos that other people have supposedly gotten tattoos. I've never actually received pictures of the completed tattoo, so I don't know if they actually did it. But probably half a dozen people have commissioned me to make tattoos for them. That would be sweet. I would like to try it one day. The idea of doing artwork that stays on people's body forever kind of scares me. A t-shirt's easy. You just have to, you don't have to wear it forever, you know? You ordered a shirt on the 8th. Hope to see it today. Would that be something? I don't know, Phil. I'll have to look. My ETA is usually 1 to 2 weeks. I've been trying to rush everything out for Christmas. I don't know which order was yours. We'll have to see. When I'm doing live streams, I'm not necessarily painting in order of like order date. I'm picking and choosing what orders I want to paint live, things that make sense. Like group orders, I don't paint group orders live because you would just see me paint the same thing over and over, and that'd be boring. So I try to pick ones that work. What PSI do I use? I'm painting at about 50, maybe 60 PSI right now. I've painted at a lot of different pressures. My philosophy has changed a little bit over the years. I used to paint really, really high PSIs because I thought that would make me paint faster, and it did. You can lay down paint way quicker. But it's better practice to get good at painting at low pressures, because anytime you're painting on hard surfaces, like cars or motorcycles or the cool big jobs, it's better to paint at a low PSI. You paint too high, the paint starts splattering away on a hard surface. And there's other ways to make your airbrush flow better than just bumping up the pressure so high that it blows all the clogs out. If you want to do precise, detailed work, you gotta start painting precisely. I would like the name Ethan. Okay, E-T-H-A-N. booger. All right, Steven. Thank you, man. Stefan. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. T&B Records. I do remember that. I recognize that. I don't think I have it out on my boards today, but we'll see. If it's not today, maybe it'll be another day. I am trying to get through everything before Christmas, so it'll be as fast as possible. Thank you, George. Or Jorge. I don't know. Depends on where you're from. Oh, I made a mess. I peeled. Reminds me of that kid pouring orange juice. And he slips on the hardwood floor. It's my favorite video in the whole world. Stop spilling! This paint is so thick, it's taken forever for it to drain into the bottle. Reduce it a little bit. I use a Createx's high performance reducer for my paint. You can use water to reduce or thin your paint down, but it's better to use a reducer because it doesn't evaporate and separate as much as just water would. Thinning it helps the paint to flow smoother, but it also helps reduce tip dry. As you paint, paint will dry on the needle that you see right there, and when paint starts to dry, it flows slower. You don't get a clean spray pattern anymore. That's why you'll see me do this and like clean the tip of my airbrush all the time. I'm cleaning off the tip dry. Reducing the paint helps to prevent that, or slow that at least. That should be a little better. We got this flourish design underneath. Still having a little problem. There it is. What am I stabbing in the bottle? It's just a little tiny needle. It's just a metal needle. This is a siphon feed airbrush, meaning that the airbrush siphons paint out of the tube and up through the front. And if I keep on pulling paint out of this bottle without replacing it with air, it's going to create a vacuum in there and get harder and harder for paint to come. So it's got this little air breather hole on top. When I shake the paint, I want to make sure that no paint is flying out of that breather hole. And that also allows me to be sure that this hole is clear. When I take this needle out of it, now I know there's no paint blocking this hole. So, lets me shake without making a mess. Got a little messy. My draw wants to know where you got your setup at. What? I'm in my basement. I built this studio in the bottom of my house. That's how we should talk about basements from now on. Would you like to go to the bottom of my house? Come here, Ethan. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, that is correct. Gabriella, you stay right there. Stay. What PSI? Again, I painted around 50 PSI. These shirts just simply say yogurt. 3 of them that say yogurt. Why? I don't know. I don't ask questions like this anymore. They'll be really fast. They're tag style. We haven't painted tag style lettering today yet. How washable are their shirts? They're fully washable. You can wash them all you want. Y-O-G-U-R-T. Actually, it's not tag style, it's script. Black text with purple and blue. I don't know if I've ever painted the word yogurt before. Today is a new day. I don't even like yogurt. What size needle? Yeah, 0.5. These airbrushes are the Omni 3000 airbrushes by Badger. They're my favorite airbrushes. They're certainly not the only ones out there. There's other great brands too, but the Omni 3000s have a 0.5 millimeter, I guess, needle. And it's right there in the middle. It's a good size for t-shirts, and it's also small enough to still get good detailed work on hard surfaces. I use these for my work on motorcycles, helmets, and car parts, and everything else too. That casket I painted earlier this year was a crazy job. I painted that with these airbrushes. They also make the Omni 4000, which is the same model, except it's in the Graffiti style. Otherwise, same airbrush, same needle and parts, same tip, just a gravity fed instead of a siphon fed. Planning to do an airbrush shirt, but only got 25 psi. You can probably get away with that. You're not going to be able to paint quite as fast, but you can certainly do it. Blue and purple in the background. I'm going to do purple outline. Real simple shirts for some yogurt enthusiasts. Yeah, 25 is enough to paint. It'll be fine. Matter of fact, watch this. I'll turn this down to probably 25 psi or so and show you what it would be like. You would have to paint a little slower. You may have to thin your paint, reduce it a little bit more to get it to flow smoothly. But this is probably less than 25 psi now. And it does the trick. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate that, man. You're a good dude. Somebody else donated, I see, and I missed it. I'm sorry. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Sometimes I miss some of these comments. Trying to paint and read them at the same time, I get a little distracted. Whoever else it was that tipped us, certainly appreciate it. Alright, fill this in with blue and we'll be done with these. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Virginia. But I ship all over the United States for now. I'll open up international shipping again one of these days, as soon as I can get it figured out. A little messed up. Hello, Jessica. see you down there. We're almost done with these and we'll get to something new. Hopefully a little more interesting. Not that yogurt's not interesting, it's just not, you know. Hello, Poison? If you want to contact me, the best way is through my website. I'm not going to see your Facebook and Instagram messages, man. I get a lot of those messages, and there's no way I could respond to all of them. At this point, I assume that if you're serious about contacting me, then you'll hit my website up. I think I pushed that website and linked to it enough and tried to explain it enough that if you really wanted to order, you would find your way there and then send me an email through that channel. There's no way I can respond to 100 messages a week when most people just don't even respond back after I answer the question. Not worth my time. But thank you. Yeah, if you send me a message through the site, I will see it and I'll get you straight. We're done here, actually. This is good. Let's move these out of the way. Goodbye, yogurt. Michael, what's up, man? It's going great. Knocking out these orders. I gotta do 2 of the same shirts again. They're different shirts, but they're the same as each other. Okay. This poor guy's been waiting for like a week and a half for these shirts. I should have had them out way sooner. I'm not sure why they took so long to get to. I think I must have been waiting on one of these t-shirts and then it got put on the back of a stack or something. Here we go. Both the same. Okay. R.I.P. Jesus Quayared. I can't pronounce that. R.I.P. Michael, you seem to always get to watch your order painted live. I don't know how you do it. Quiroz. Kind of weird to see. And then 1998 to 2020. Painting dates, numbers, is way harder than text for me for some reason. 98. The numbers just don't flow as well. 2020. Thank you, man. I appreciate the compliments. And I'm just, I'm glad to be able to do this for a living, you know? I really feel blessed with the talent. And I feel like this whole business, this whole opportunity has been kind of given to me. God has ordained everything that I've done. He's established the business and all of this for me, man. I worked hard, you know. I set it up and I put a lot of thought and effort into it, but I didn't make this thing work. It wouldn't have without God's favor. To be able to work from home, my family's upstairs, and anytime I want to stop and take a break, I can go upstairs and see my son and my wife. Dude, I couldn't ask for anything better. That is right. Water-based paint, acrylic paint. Is it good to use fabric medium? Leather paints, I haven't used leather paints much. I've used them for shoes, but I've never used them on a shirt. I'm not sure how that would work. I know the paint would show up just fine, but I don't know how washable it would be. It's a whole different formula of paint. The paints I'm using, these water-based acrylic paints, are made for fabrics. They're made to be heat set into the fabric with a heat press, and then they stay nice and bright forever. What kind of colors do we need here? We got pink and green. Oh, I forgot to do the hearts. If anybody's looking to get themselves a Christmas present, I got they're not mine. It's not my store. But if you're like just genuinely, you can get an airbrush kit for about 150 bucks from the same place that I get my airbrush stuff from. If you know somebody who's trying to get into airbrush art, there's a link below in my description. Again, it's not my store. I'm not selling these, but I do endorse that kit. It's the best deal I can find for an airbrush kit that includes quality stuff. Getting into airbrushing when I was 17, 18, somewhere around there, I mean, it changed my life. It set me off for success. It's been my full-time job for my entire adult career, and it's been a great thing. It's given me a lot of opportunities, and I get to work from home and everything else I've already said. But like, if there's someone in your life, or you find yourself inclined to learn a new skill and think this looks fun, or even if you just want to practice your graffiti art or something like that, man, learn how to airbrush. It's really cool. If nothing else, it's a lot of fun. Brett, I'm hard. Sorry to hear that, Brett. That really is. That is sad. God is sovereign in all circumstances. He always is. Everything happens according to His plan. It's hard to see that a lot of the time, especially when you can see things that like are clearly bad, you know. And you think, how does a good God let bad things happen to good people? And it's hard to wrap your mind around. But you have to realize that there's no such thing as good people. Not at all. And this life here on earth isn't meant to give us happiness and joy and keep us. God's job isn't to make us happy forever. God's job is to teach us. The whole purpose of earth is to teach us and show us His glory and prepare us for eternity that He has planned with us. And if I ever die, do not be sad for me. You can miss me and wish I was still here if you want to, but do not be sad about me. I am in a great spot. This life is not meant for our joy. It's for our building up. Alright, next one. I'm running out of room. I need some shelves or something. Ouch. Make sure I don't get wet paint on the sleeve. Yeah, Brett, I understand what you're saying. He was only 22 when he died. I did the math. Oh, here's a good one. I love my girlfriend. Okay. Same design with the hearts. It keeps on being the same design. One of my most popular ones. I love my two girlfriend real big. You guys are very kind. I'm not the best airbrush artist out there. I can admit that. Honestly, I think the best airbrush artist that I know is Ken Johnson. I haven't seen his stuff on Facebook, but he's everywhere else. On TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I love my... At least as far as like this type of art, just lettering art. Ken Johnson has got it going on. He's got better flourishes and stuff in his script, for sure. Keep forgetting the hearts. How long have I been doing this? I've been painting for 13 years. A hard to believe fact. I keep on doing the math on this because I don't believe it, but it's right. Is I'm coming up on 50,000 t-shirts that I've painted. 50,000 t-shirts. So that's where all the practice came from. And I still make mistakes, like a weird wonky heart. I still always will make mistakes. I think a lot of the practice that I've gotten is what's made me, it's made me faster, for sure. Fast and precise. I could still use some artistic skill. How much for a jacket with a name on the front and 2 names on the back? That's going to depend on the style of everything. I would check out my website if you're interested in placing an order. You can look through all of the styles and you can customize the shirt how you want to. Kind of have an idea of what it'll look like. And there's all the options for pricing and for item types and stuff like that. I got my site linked below, so check it out. I'm a good Christmas tree decorator. I've never decorated a Christmas tree. I'm gonna... That's not true. I've decorated a Christmas tree. But not here. How do you know what my Christmas tree looks like? I'm making an empire. I'm not quite making an empire yet. I am making a business, though, a bigger one. I'm definitely expanding the website. I've got a couple artists working for me. And in the near future, I'm going to have hopefully a lot more orders coming through. I do want to have students, people learning how to paint. I want to teach you guys how to paint, and then I want to hire you to paint shirts for me. Ha-ha! My master plan. It's coming along. Thanks, Dania, that's true. I do try to do... I love lighting and texture and details, and I love graffiti letters. I haven't found anybody else that does a lot of graffiti letters. Pink, yellow, green, and blue. Oh, this is fun. Let's do a white. This is a graffiti design. gonna start with what I call the bones of the letters. I'm gonna write the shape of the letters first, and then I'll do black outlines around them. Hopefully you can see this white. Stormy. You can kind of see that. That's just the make sure that I have enough room for all the letters. Everything's kind of spread out and lives happily together. Now, hello Tiffany, welcome. Thank you again. Always supporting me. You are so kind. Tiffany bought my Red Bull for me today with her stars. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick. That means a lot. It really does. There's a lot of other airbrush artists on social media now. I was one of the first to be posting videos of my work and stuff, at least regularly. And it's nice to see that I've had a following since the beginning and it's been growing. It does feel good. It also drives business pretty well, which is pretty great. I'm afraid that my stuff's getting old because you see me doing the same thing over and over. It's the same content. I've got a lot of ideas for stuff that I want to paint that's different, but right now I'm so busy keeping up with orders that that's what I'm doing. I'm painting orders now because that's what I have to paint. My goal for this slow season is always slow in January and February. After the break, after the new year and all that, my goal is to get this website updated, which I've been working on for a while. And it should be easier for me to outsource some of my orders to other artists, other great artists that are just as good as I am. Close. But I should free up some time so that I can do some live streams that are dedicated to me just painting something I want to, or something cool, some commissioned artwork, not just crushing a bunch of shirts. Oh, this is great too. It's fast and easy to watch. It's definitely the easiest content to make because all I gotta do is throw a camera on and then paint orders. But you know, I want to do slow stuff, detailed stuff. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Malachi. Malachi is the coolest name. I wanted to name my son Malachi, but Brittany wouldn't let me. She vetoed that one. We went with Noah. Me and Noah did some drawing this morning. We drew a little city. He's being born today. Congratulations, Ben. You're in the hospital now? And Noah was born so easy. We got so lucky. Happy birthday, Malachi. baby season. It seems like so many people I know are having babies. Thank you, Jerry. I've always wanted to go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. I've always been interested in that part of the world. Gotta do some purple here at the top. Nice, man. Yeah. It's always a stressful day. It's like a good stress, but like it's a big day, man. Don't shake the baby. They'll tell you that about 2,000 times. It's not that bad. It's the first 18 years that's the hardest. I'm just kidding. I thought having a kid was going to be a lot of work and be real hard. And it was a lot of work. But I think it did more good as far as like my discipline and routine through my day. It got me up earlier. It got me working sooner. It just was... It was great. Having a kid was good. Alright. Stormy is done. Some goes on the back too. Miss Davis. Pretty much the same design on the back. Thank you, Brian. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep doing what I do best. You ain't even impressed no more. You're used to it. Martial match. Do I do trainers? What's a trainer? Shoes? I don't know. I honestly don't know what a trainer is. What trainers are. Davis. MRS. Christopher Stonehouse. That's a sweet name. Shoes. Trainers or shoes. I kind of thought they would be shoes. I can paint shoes. Fabric shoes are easier to paint, but I can paint on leather shoes as well. Painting on shoes is much more difficult than shirts because shoes are not absorbent. It's just harder to get the paint to stick. And all that takes a little extra work, a lot more prep and everything. But yeah, it's possible. My fingers cramp up. My hands used to cramp up a lot. They've been a lot better recently. I don't know why. What's changed, but I've got a carpal tunnel that flares up every now and then. I don't get cramps as much as maybe you'd expect. Whoa, I almost dropped everything. Same colors on the back. You can pull back the trigger for paint, obviously, that's how you usually do it. But there's also this thing back here you can pull, which pulls the needle back farther than the trigger can. So if you really want to blast some paint, you can pull this out. And that can help get clogs out if you got a clog. It also helps you just lay down real thick paint for a second. A little pro tip. Ouch, speaking of cramps, my hand is cramped up right now. There we go. That does happen every now and then. And yes, that was very painful. Okay. That was quite a coincidence. How many years? I've been painting for 13 years. Since 2009. It's all good. I will survive. How dare you make my hand cramp up over the internet? I need a little girl. What? I would like to have a little girl. I'm still up in the air between, I mean, me and Brittany both are kind of like up in the air, wondering like, do we want another kid? What's the next one? For so long we've thought like, one and done, we got one, we're good. I want to invest the time into that one. Like we don't parent our kids. We don't parent Noah like a lot of people do, I guess. We dedicate a lot of time and effort into him, and we always plan to, and like we're gonna homeschool him, we're with him all the time. And I think that we can do that with the second one, but it, like, I don't know. It's a big decision. I could see having another one being great, but I also could see, I mean, starting over. We just got back to a good place, good mental place, and good balance of work and life and everything else. And like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Basically, is the point. And like, are we ready to do that? But yeah, I would love to have a little girl. If I could have a little girl without going through the pregnancy, not that I have to be the pregnant one. That sounds ridiculous for me to say that, but if we could skip that part, we'd do it right now. All right, I got all the ones that I had set aside painted. Actually, I have more. They're over here. They're just not on boards yet. So you have to bear with me as I board these. Let's do this one. These two beanies too. Oh. Women's medium. You've got 3 girls? You said 3, I assume just 3 kids. 3 girls. That's way too many girls. That's a lot of girls. What time is it? 2 o'clock. Plenty of time. Steph. This is going to be a cool one. I kind of want to record this. I'm going to record this with my phone also. I might make this into a video later. Alright. What color we got? Yellow, blue, green. STEPH. I'll get a little behind the scenes look at an actual video. It's got a boombox on it. These are some of my favorite to paint. I got the graffiti lettering, which I like. A simple illustration at the bottom. I get to do some cool textures. Music notes coming out of the boombox. Okie doke. So let's put the boombox down here. What size compressor do I use? I got a compressor outside. It's just a big old industrial, like, construction compressor. It's not one of the little airbrush compressors. The only reason you would get a little airbrush compressor is for convenience and portability, and maybe noise level. But for me, I paint from home. I'm always here. I'm painting all the time. I just get a big old industrial compressor. And I have it live outside, and I got an air hose ran in through the wall. Actually, at first had that air hose running in through my dryer vent. It did the trick. I paid like $200 for my air compressor, which is almost the same as what you'd pay for an airbrush compressor, a little tiny one. And that's just silly to me. I do have a small portable one for events and stuff, but typically I'm using my big one. One way to make this design cooler, like if I was going to spend a little more time on it, is to, instead of doing black drips like this, I would fill in the drip and make like the inside fill color of the letter, the drip, and then outline the drip in black. That would have been cooler. I guess it'll be yellow on the inside. The yellow part dripping would be neat. Alright, that's good. Let me knock out this brick wall. What color bricks are we doing? Actually, I forgot the music notes first. I think I put that treble clef backwards. That's what I get for not knowing music theory. They'll never know. How will they know? They'll never know. Hello, everybody. I see the hellos coming in. Welcome from all of your respective countries and providences. I'm glad you are here. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Robert Anna. Is this one of those shared Facebook accounts? Oh, I'm going to show you guys a technique in just a second here that I haven't done in a while. It's a dangerous technique because it can make a mess. But if you can learn to control it, it's a really easy way to add some detail and some texture to your stuff. Gotta be real careful. I definitely recommend practicing it a little bit before you try to implement it. It's really easy to do. All you need is a clothespin. The clothespin works well because as airbrush artists, you always have clothespins on hand. You can use a lot of things, but a clothespin seems to work really good. And I'm going to just use it. I'm going to spray paint onto it, and it's going to splatter off into a nice, like, stippling, splattery effect. And if we're lucky, it'll go where I want it to go and not go where I don't want it to go. I ignored your question. I'm sorry. What was your question? I don't see it. Have you ever done Polynesian tribal designs on a shirt? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I've done some tribal designs. I don't know specifically like Polynesian tribal designs. I don't know what's what. Sorry man, these comments come in quick and sometimes I'm concentrating and I don't see them. You'll see in a minute when I get to the end of the stream and I want to stop, then I'll spend a few minutes painting some names for everybody. And those comments will come in so quick that there's no way I can get them all. So here's the splatter design. You see I'm just painting off the end of the clothespin. Everything, it builds up and then gets enough paint on there that it splatters off. And you get this nice little effect. And then you can have whatever texture you want to on top of it. Somebody send some stars. Thank you, Xandrex. Just very interesting name. Thanks, man. I appreciate your donation deal. I appreciate it, Gary. That's doing my best. Hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully it's educational, really. That's the main goal here. Show people what's possible with an airbrush. Maybe inspire some people to start painting. Wouldn't that be cool? You are welcome, Daniel. I hope you have a great day at work, man. My music cut out. Give me just a second and I'll turn it back on. I guess I need to make this playlist a little bit longer. There we go. Hey Karen. What can I do cat-wise? That's the most interesting question I've gotten today. I can pet cats. I have fed cats before. I've never birthed a cat. I've kicked the cat, gently. I can paint cats. I've painted cats before. Mostly big cats, but I can paint little cats too, I guess. I can do a photo transfer of a cat. I did one of those today on the live stream. I'll show you in just a second. Where to put it? There it is. A little pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of dark green on the bottom. NFL teams, I'm not, well, I guess I'm my own boss. I'm not technically allowed to. No one's supposed to like redo NFL teams and stuff. Because like between NFL and Disney, those are the two companies that will actually really go after you for copyright infringement. So I'm going to say officially no, I'm not allowed to do that. But I am allowed to make fan art of other stuff. I've painted particular mascots and logos before. No problem. I'm just not allowed to post those things. How do I lower my pressure from my Omnis? Oh, that's gonna be, whoa, sorry. You lower the pressure at your air compressor. You don't lower the pressure at the airbrush, you lower it on your compressor. There should be a little knob right there on the compressor to change your PSI. It also might not be your pressure. There's lots of factors when you're airbrushing. It could be your paint's too thin or something else. Here's a graffiti design on a beanie. These are always cool. I put this here so that it masks the paint from getting too high. When am I going to be on next? I don't know. Maybe later today. Probably tomorrow. If your air compressor doesn't have a gauge, then I don't know what air compressor you have never seen an air compressor without a gauge. Do I have ventilation? Yes. These are vents right here. There's 3 box fans in here with real cheap filters in the front of it. And it sucks paint through all of my things. Makes sense, right? SADIE. So your air compressor didn't come with the gauge. Is it a big air compressor? Or like a little tiny Airbrush compressor? Or is it one of the ones that fit on the bottom of your air compressor, of your thing? It shoots at 50-60 psi. Well, you can always add a regulator onto it if it doesn't come with one. I just never seen one that doesn't come with one by default. That's kind of almost dangerous. I mean, there should be a little gauge with usually a red knob. It's not always red, but usually it is. You can get a little part like this. These are quick disconnects. Mine comes with a little air regulator on it, so you can turn it down. I recommend having one of those anyway, even if you only have one airbrush, because it makes it easier to put it away and clean it at the end of the day. I'm often taking my airbrush off of the hose, even if I'm not switching colors, just because it's better for storage and everything. And having one that you can change the pressure on right here is nice too. I don't have a regulator in my garage. Maybe I do. Is that one right there? No. Or in my studio. I don't have one in here. It's outside in the shed. So the only way I can change my pressure is right here on this without going outside. And I don't like to go outside. It's cold outside. Central P something, yeah. I mean, any kind of air compressor, any brand is fine. Central Pneumatic, Harbor Freight air compressor. Those are fine. If you're gonna get a cheap part for airbrushing, a compressor is a great thing to get a cheap version of, because all it's got to do is blow air. It doesn't matter. Jose, I inspired you to get back into painting. That is my favorite thing to hear. I want to see your work. Join the Discord, man. I don't know if you guys use Discord. I know some people do. It's becoming more popular. Blue background, not pink. I've got a Discord linked here in the chat description thing, wherever it is. It's a community where you can share some artwork and stuff. I tried to do the Facebook community thing, but I've got so many people from other communities and other social channels and stuff that it's hard to make just a Facebook one. But Discord is pretty centralized, where no matter where you come from, you can always join the Discord and hang out. So do that. Come join the Discord and talk to me. As that community grows, we'll find some new ways to hang out and new things to do together. I'm sure some of you guys like playing games and stuff. I like playing games. No reason we can't play some games together. Sweet, yeah man, I'll see you there. Alright, this one's good. Where's the other shirt? Who was it? Steph. Where'd I put my shirt? Here it is. Stay. Good. This one's simple. Script text. What pressure does my gun shoot at? About 50. I painted about 50 to 60 psi. Anytime I'm painting clothing, that's where I'm at. Oh, I forgot my, this has got to go here. The name of my channel, Dale the Airbrush Guy, and it's the same on all the other platforms. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. I just hit 650,000 YouTube subscribers. Go me. BRUH. Bruh. It's really fun painting on these beanies. They're so thick and absorbent. I don't know why it's satisfying. It just is. It's really cool. You can't really get super detailed with them because the nap, the knit of it is so thick and squishy. It's fun either way. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble with my camera focusing today. I got this little clip-on wide-angle lens. It helps you see what I'm doing. Blue, black, and green. But it makes it hard to focus. Could you do a bingo on a beanie? A bingo? I could do a bingo on the big part. Tiffany, send me a message on my website and I will hook you up. Don't worry, I got you. Thank you, Ben. Good luck, man. Congratulations today. And you're right, I have not cramped up since you asked. I also didn't cramp up before you asked, so. I mean, it's been weeks, probably months since I've cramped up. And then you asked if I ever get cramps, and 30 seconds later my hand cramps up. So I still blame you. I'm suing. Dania, thank you for managing this chat so well. It really, it's really helpful to have you answering questions so accurately and patiently with these people. And B, it just means a lot to me that you would spend the time to do that. I'm stuck. How much for custom beanies? This one was only 12 bucks, I see, from my Etsy shop. The other one, wherever it went, for some reason I keep on losing it. This one was 25 because it was a graffiti style type of design. It all varies based on the amount of time it takes to paint. That's what determines everything. What do we have here? A graffiti hoodie. Sweet. Sorry guys, I'm running out of room. As you can see, I have quite the plethora. I need a medium-sized t-shirt board. Here we are. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate you. Acrylic mixed with waterwork. I've used regular old craft. I need a small board. I've used regular craft paint before, like the stuff that you get from a craft store. Just super cheap acrylic paint. And I've mixed it, thinned it down with water. I've thinned it down with baby oil. I've tried a lot of different stuff, and I have been able to get it to work, but it doesn't work well. Airbrush paint is still a water-based acrylic paint, but it's a little bit different. It's just manufactured to a much smaller, all the little particles inside the paint are much smaller, so they flow through the airbrush better. That is important. The size of the needle in the hole that this paint is coming out of is so small, it really needs to be precise. So use acrylic base, or regular craft acrylic paint, and thin it down. It still acts like a chalky, kind of thick, weird thing. Bricks and cracks. Blue and green background. We're going to fill it with green. Do I paint kids' clothes? Yeah, this is a youth shirt right here. They get smaller. I have toddler sizes, infant sizes too. I do baby onesies and all that. Aubrey. I'm gonna record this one too. Whoa, maybe not. Maybe my camera's gonna fall over. I need to start making some more videos. It's been a while. No, don't fall. Stop. Stand still. Disrespectful technology. Don't move. Do I do faces? I can. It's been a while, but I do want to do some. I want to start trying them again. I've been saying that for a while. It's been a long time since I've done a portrait, but it's something I used to do a lot. Would you ship your products to Middle East, or specifically Dubai in the future? Yes, in the future, absolutely. I'm working on international shipping right now. It can't be my main focus because I got so many things going on, but I did put some time into it this weekend, figuring out if there were some solutions, some new solutions out there for international shipping. I had always shipped internationally until recently COVID hit and just destroyed all the processes that I used to use. I'm gonna get back into it for sure. Aubrey. That's a crazy one. Do I have a link to order them? I do have some links for the products that I use. Even on this post, there's a pinned link to an airbrush kit that I have. And in my profile on the About page, there's some more links to a wish list that I put together on Spray Gunner. That's got the Omni 3000s that I use, and some kits of paint and stuff. Everything's in there. I need to be a little bit more organized about those links. If you're trying to get started airbrushing from scratch right now, the easiest way I think is the kit that's linked in this post on the comment that's pinned or whatever. That kit seems to be the best deal that I've been able to find for an airbrush kit. That's not some cheap Chinese kit that you're going to be unhappy with. I think it's actually a good starting point, not a waste of money. If you're already into airbrushing and you're just looking for paint, then yeah, spray gunner's good. That link in my about page will get you there. Even the link in this description will get you there to the website, and then you can navigate from there. Spraygunner.com. Let's see, blue and green with some cracks, and put some black cracks in here. How long does shipping take? Usually shipping's about a week or two. Depends on the order, depends on the time of year and all that. My current workload. I'm painting almost everything myself right now, so I get busy sometimes and things get a little behind. I use pre-shrunk shirts. They're all different. I use a bunch of different brands and styles. Like, they're not all the same. But everything is pre-shrunk. I use good quality stuff. Quality shirts and hoodies. Gildan Ultra Cotton for my unisex stuff. I use Bella and Canvas women's shirts. Nice thick hoodies and long sleeve shirts and all that. Quality stuff. I'm not going to do a bunch of artwork and then put it on a cheap shirt and make people upset. That'd be silly. I've got size charts and all the ordering information available on the website. Oops. Christmas ordering is kind of late at this point. I might be able to. I'm not going to guarantee anything else to arrive by Christmas at this point. I've already got a stack of orders behind me that I've already promised out. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that Saturday was the cutoff for Christmas orders, at least for me guaranteeing Christmas orders. From now on, I'm going to do my best to keep up and go as fast as I can to see if I can get more out by Christmas. Feel free to place an order hoping you'll get by Christmas, but I will not guarantee anything at this point forward. I've got about at least 100 shirts right now already ordered that I need to get painted. Anytime I say shirts, like I got 100 shirts, or I painted 100 shirts, I mean like shirts and hats, items in general. I don't know if that matters, but... Those stencils are hard on hoodies. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, order as soon as possible. I might be able to still get you there by Christmas, but I would rather under-promise and over-deliver than claim to be able to do something and not be able to make it. Thank you, Pippi. I've been doing this for 13 years. I learned at a local theme park right out of high school. I was still in high school, I guess. But I learned at a King's Dominion in Virginia. My best friend at the time suggested I go apply for a job there, which was interesting because I had no artistic talent at that time. But they let me do it anyway. They taught me how to use the airbrush. I picked up the physical part of airbrushing pretty quickly. And the art skill kind of came later with a lot of learning. The thing I struggled with most was lettering for a long time. Just understanding cursive and script lettering and like why things made sense. Eventually I got it. My favorite thing to do was always the block lettering, the graffiti style stuff. And I think that's why I do so much of it now. Samir, hello sir. Welcome, welcome. Did you meet the guy from the live at church this weekend? No, I was keeping an eye out for him. I never saw anybody. Nobody came up to me. I hoped he would be there, but I didn't see him. Here we are. Turn this off. My phone just fell over again. That's fine. Maybe he'll be there next time. Or maybe never. It looks hard to learn. It was difficult to learn, I guess. I'm still learning it. I'm still getting better. Like I said, the physical craftsmanship part, that the actually using the airbrush part wasn't too difficult for me. It was the art, because I came from no artistic background. I say that I was always drawing and doodling and stuff in school, but I didn't know the rules of design. I don't think I was a very good artist. I'm not proud of my art at all at that time. So all of the lettering and whatnot that I do now that seems to work out, that came after my airbrushing ability. And I think a lot of that is because airbrushing just unlocked all of the artistic potential in me. I enjoy using an airbrush more than any other tool, more than digital art or anything else. It just clicks for me. I don't know. Puddin. This is cool. It's a graffiti beach scene design. You've probably seen this one before if you've seen my stuff. Thank you, Samir. Glad you're here. I recognize you. Little palm tree on top right here. I miss the summer. You paint so many palm trees and sunsets in the summer. And in the winter, everyone stops ordering them. Unless it's like a cruise or something that people are taking a little getaway. A big part of the orders I get, at least in the other seasons, are group orders for vacations. It seems like the one time that airbrush shirts are appropriate to most people. So they take this opportunity. I'll put a little bit of weight on the bottom of these letters. Help them stand out from the background a little bit. How many items do I knock out in a day? It depends on the day. Lately, it's been probably 30 or more. I should be painting a lot more than that, but it seems like I'm spending so much time on other stuff lately too while I'm painting. I've had to do a lot of work on the website and whatnot, whereas I should just be painting 50 items a day easy. Alright. Yeah, reunions are good. Birthday parties. I would say mostly vacations though. It's been different every year. Every year I market things differently. I built the website and I'm the one that maintains it. I work on the search engine optimization and everything. I do it all myself. So whatever it is that I'm enjoying painting, that's what I kind of market the website towards. So I'll get a different type of demographic and customers every year. I am. Hey, bud. Hi, big pup.
No.
Woof. Did I meet the guy at church? No, I did not. He wasn't there. I kept an eye out for him. Alright, sunset. Some pink clouds in the sky. I think I'm organized. I'm glad you think I'm organized. I'm organized in some ways, I guess. Not in all the ways.
Is this your last shirt?
Honestly, yeah, it probably is my last shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a break after this one. I'm gonna paint some names and stuff before I get off here, though. So it'll probably be a couple minutes, and then I'll be ready to come up. Okay? I need to do some white highlights. Trick with the white is to go nice and slow. Get right up close to the shirt. And I don't reduce my white paint at all.
Dad?
Yeah, but
Is this paint hot?
Yes. That's a heater. White is always hard because it's so thick. It has to be thick in order to be opaque. So it's a little finicky. You leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be up soon, buddy. I'm almost done. Hello, Hafiz. I don't do postage to international shipping right now. I will be soon. Sorry to say it right now, I can't offer that. I'm getting it figured out though. Alright guys, this is the last shirt for now. Time to get everything ready for the post office, you know the drill. Before I get off, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes painting you guys some names on a scrap shirt, just for fun. So send me some names, comment your name, I'll paint it, and we'll just have a couple minutes of doodling. Pudding. Do I squeeze the bottle? I'm not squeezing the bottle. It looks like I am kind of, but that's not what's happening. I'm just using it as a handle. I'm holding it. Let me get a scrap shirt. I do make mistakes. That's what all these are. Get out of here. Go away. They're either mistakes or just shirts with holes in them. This one looks just like it's a hole in a shirt. Why is it so sticky? What happened here? So weird. Oh no, I left his motorcycle. Malachi, M-A-L-A-K-A-I. M-A-L-A-K-A-I. Thank you for the stars. If I miss your name, just send it again. I'm not going to be able to see them all once they start rolling in. I'll miss them. S-K-E-R-W-I-N. S-A-M. If you're going to share the stream, if that's something that you'll do, please do it now. And comment and like blow it up for a minute. That's what I'm trying to do. Ian. Easy. They're all easy. Joshua. Maybe I can fix this camera a little bit. Oh yeah, that's better. Conway. Peggy. Destiny. Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo? Kimber. There was another name there, but I forgot it. N-Y-I-E-R. Esteban. Victoria. E-M-E-N-I, thank you for the stars. M-N-E. You got your drop shadow. No bink. That's a new one. ANIYAH. Anybody that does give stars, I'm gonna go through the live stream at the end of this one and before the next one, at the beginning of it, I'm gonna add your name to the board. Something that's in the promised it in the link down there. I've been doing it at the beginning of the streams. MATHEUS. Doesn't matter how many stars, any amount of stars, gets your name on the board. I've got some ideas for how I'm going to make it better in the future, but I don't want to spend time doing that when I could spend time getting Christmas orders out. Frederick. Hazan. PILON. Thank you for the stars, Giuseppe. GSEPPE. Thank you, Tiffany. Thanks for hanging out. I will check out that email. KRYSTAL. That's a beautiful rose. Rose. KASON. Dalian. Dalian the Stallion. Brianna. Austin. Nickel. Nickel. But it's like a new way. Shayna. Mavis. River. Over the river and through the woods. Inez. Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Glamorous. Glamorous. GLAMOURS. Thank you for your patience. I saw that a few times. Do I also ship to Italy? I will soon. GIUS. I'm trying to figure out the international shipping now. Check back like the beginning of the year. I'll try to have a solution up before then. Bag chaser. And AU bag. I gotta do bag chaser. Is that like money bag chaser? AURORA. Aurora. Dixon. Elijah. Elijah's one of those ones I always have to make sure I'm spelling right. Elijah and Isaiah are two great names. I just can't seem to spell right every time. You're welcome, Bob. I'll put your name too. Bob. Mai. M-A-I. May. Sadian. God is love. True facts. Christina. Shazabe. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I gotta say it phonetically so I can remember how it's spelled. H-Z-A-I-B. M-A-I-M-A. Sweet. Thank you. It's like almost Miami. Little James. File. Fresh. What did I just do? Oh my goodness. Had a small stroke. Sci-tech. Nehara. Sedtama. I wish I had someone like translate for me all the time. O-G-Y. Jed. Lamine. Know what I mean? Sorry, that was weird. Wendy. You and your overpriced burgers. And your square patties. Deontay. Are they even square anymore? 34K. Tom. Emma and Noah. Shiro. Finlay. Emilia, yes. E-L-I-A-N-A. E-V-E-R-E-T-T. Jules. Thank you, Dania. Sam. And Crystal. Welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Amal. Ben Jeffrey. Andrew. Becca. My legs are getting tired, guys. I gotta like squat to get to the bottom of this shirt. That's kind of hard. Caleb and James. There we go. y'all want to take a screenshot of your name and tag me, that'd be super sweet. It's a cool way to get your friends to want to watch next time. I don't want to like sit here and ask for likes and shares and stuff because I think that's lame. But it really does help. And it honestly really helps when creators ask for that kind of thing, as cringy as it is. So if you do want to take a minute and just, you know, like and share or whatever, it does help, and I appreciate it. RATIL. Princeton. Sophie. We're getting there. Graham. Affiliation with the cracker. Undetermined. Jurgen. Jurgen seems like the official word for like pulling your pants up. Stephanie. Give me a second while I jerk my pants up. Rabbi. RABIAI. Brianna and Tyree, thank you for the stars again, man. Brianna. I'll make sure I do it right. 2 A's, 2 N's. And TYREE. Hey BBOTT. I'm a little bit behind on comments, sorry guys. I can't scroll up or it just messes everything up. RAHIL. I don't think I did that one. I give up. Michelle, I'm sorry if I missed your thing. Was it Michelle? Alright, Michelle. You see, I'm painting and then trying to read comments in my peripheral vision while painting. It's a little tricky. Mandy and Luna. My cat's name was Luna. R.I.P. Gnarly. Alden. Tomorrow we'll do script names instead. Tessa. Rafi. Tabitha. We're running out of space, guys. I'm almost done here. Hama. And Zalimix. Cool. I think that was just a comment, but I'm writing it. Zop. See if I can find some names that fit in here. Tabitha, I got you down here. Tabitha. Jacob. Pretty full. KALUB. AARISHA. Thank you, Daniel. ADELKE. Adelk. Jose. Get to these sleeves, I guess. Brianne. Brittany, what are you doing? That's my wife. It only took me 4 times to spell her name right when I painted something for her at King's Dominion. That's how I met my wife. At King's Dominion, painting her a shirt. Or painting her a keychain, actually. Andre. I spelled her name wrong 4 times in a row. Amber. Sadik. I think I already did that, but I'll do it again. ALJ. I like these small names. We're running out of room. Like a couple more. BOHMAN. LYLAH. Lila. Swapnil. What? Rob. Yeah, Rob. Thanks for being named something short. SMFII. Oscar. Matt. EDD. Guys, I'm out of room. I'm out of room and I'm out of time. Michelle, I'm done with the shirts on the live stream for today, but I will be back. Guys, thanks for hanging out. This was a big stream. We painted a lot of shirts today. We really did. Yogurt. 3 yogurts. That was fun. RIP. Some graffiti style. We did both sides of this one. I love my girlfriend, Gabriella. Who's this? Is Ethan back here? What's up, Ethan? All dogs go to heaven. I think we got a pup. Look, we did 2 photo transfers today. Usually I don't show these, but since they're animals, I feel like it's okay. Meow. Meow. Aubrey. And this guy. And of course, Puddin'. And a bunch of names. But I'm gonna get off here, get everything ready for the post office, and I'll be back. I'm gonna start ending every live stream with all of this. And I'm gonna begin the live stream by painting all the names from anyone who gave stars from the stream. So I'll come and look back later at all the stars donations. Thank you for all those. $21 today in stars. Guys, thanks, man. That's really sweet. Add your names to the board at the beginning of next stream. Other than that, thanks, guys. There's a dog right here. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.